Hello and welcome to a guided meditation. This meditation is centered around being conscious of our Mother Nature, all of the lessons it has to teach us, and how we can build from nothing to create the landscape and the future we want to see. As always, make sure you are in a place so that you can relax and really lean into the meditation. I invite you to close your eyes, so that means you should be in a place where there are not going to be sharp corners and you can close your eyes without bumping into things. Also, as we do the breathing, I want to make sure that because this breathing is likely to bring some oxygen to some places it hasn't been, that you are conscious of that as well. So if you do get lightheaded, you will let yourself breathe and come back to normal without any problems. Okay, let us begin this meditation. Feel free to close your eyes. And if your eyes are open, do your best to visualize all of the things I am saying to your best ability. And if that is difficult with your eyes open, feel free to close them. Okay, let's begin. Deep breath. Hold that breath. And release that breath. I want you to picture a barren land. This land is filled with sand and rocks. But this barren land is on the edge of some woods. And as you walk into those woods, you're standing underneath a canopy of trees. And this canopy of trees goes on for as far as your eye can see. Aside from the occasional ivy growing up a tree, there is nothing else growing, just those trees. So you walk through these woods, and you walk until you reach the point where the trees end. And something else begins. Now, you're in a place where there are things growing around the trees. Now, there are other creatures roaming through the trees. You've entered a forest. And this forest is filled with life. So you decide to wander down. You find fruits and vegetables growing. You find all kinds of wildlife. And you find a river. And so you follow this river. appreciating all that this forest has to offer. And you find yourself on the edge of the forest, facing the barren land. But now, since you've gone through the woods, and the forest, stopped and spent time smelling the flowers, eating the fruits and vegetables, walking down the river and doing the same, you have seeds. Deep breath. Hold that breath. And release. From the barren land to the woods, into the forest, and down the river, you spent time learning, engaging, respecting, and appreciating what nature has to offer. And so now, as you look at this barren land, with the seeds that you have collected in hand, you see that this barren land is actually a landscape of opportunity. And so in this landscape that represents our future, I want you to look at the seeds in your hand, and I want you to visualize the future you want to see. And together, we are going to clear the barren land, and we are going to plant a better future. Deep breath. Hold that breath. And release. It takes some time for us to remove the rocks and the debris from the sand. And it takes some time for us to dig the holes that we will plant our seeds. But we know that in this barren land, the potential for woods exists. And so we plant our seeds carefully, giving them time to germinate, nurturing them with love, kindness, patience, and positivity. And now, although it has taken us weeks and months, we start to see our seeds sprout. And they sprout and show us just a little stem. And from that stem, we will see a leaf reaching for the sun. But we know this is just the beginning of its growth. And so we nurture it carefully, giving all the nutrients needed to the roots, making sure all our seeds are working together to create the landscape we wish to see. This is not a process we can rush. This is not a process we should rush. This is a process we have to appreciate, embrace, harness. And as we have nurtured our roots, more stems begin to bud. And now, we begin to see flowers. And it's from the flowers that we begin to spread. But this is not the end of struggle. No, because the winds may still come. So we keep moving, focused on our growth, pushing forward. And it is here that we begin to flourish, that we begin to thrive, that we begin to harness our growth. And so now, with time, energy, love, kindness, patience, and positivity, our barren land has turned into woods. And so we nurture it. Deep breath. Hold that breath. and release. And because we took so much time and energy and effort and care to take a barren land, plant seeds to grow woods, other forms of life show up and join us in this cosmic effort of growth. And what were woods turn into a forest, and this forest becomes a river of hope, peace, balance, and harmony for all those who stop by. And so we have taken a barren land and turned it into an oasis. This is life's cycle. And each of us has the potential to be a steward for growth. Any changes we wish to see in our lives, they have to start with clearing the land first. We have to plant the seeds we wish to see, and we have to nurture them with care and be willing to face the storm, the adversities, the changes, and keep growing. Deep breath. Hold that breath. And release. We can all go from barren land to woods to forest to river if we work at it and we believe. You can open your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this week's meditation. Deep breath. Hold that breath. And release. Thank you all so much for joining me this week for the meditation. I look forward to getting your feedback.